Hi, everybody. Welcome to Katie in the Morning. I'm Katie Page, Director of Member Relations at the National Association of Healthcare Assistants. Obviously, it's a Monday and it's the morning, so I'm not quite awake. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. And Friday, we talked about on Katie in the Morning some of the winter fundraisers that you can do in your community or your facility. One of those was a bake sale. Now, with Thanksgiving coming, next week? And then Christmas literally right around the corner from there. One of the things I wanted to capitalize on today is those Christmas goodies that are coming into the facility. This is the time of year where family members start coming in. They start bringing in mom's favorite recipe that they've duplicated at home. You have the churches bringing in candy baskets and goodie baskets. The women's associations, the healthcare associations bringing in all sorts of goodies for residents and staff. I just wanted to kind of bring a couple of tips for you guys today about those goodie baskets and really the damage that they can do during the holiday season. First off, we do have residents that are on sort of like a Weight Watch type program. Either they're trying to get them to gain weight or they're trying to get them to lose weight. So during those holiday seasons, you might want to talk to your nurse manager, your DON, or your administrator about sending a little memo out to family members during the holiday season that if they want to bring goodie baskets in to their family members, that is perfectly acceptable and very, very welcome, but to make sure that they know their dietary restrictions and what kind of a diet they're on before bringing those baskets in. You may even recommend that they store them kind of like an out of sight, out of mind type situation where they know they have their double fudge chocolate chip monster cookies somewhere in the facility, but it may not be right on their bedside table where they can grab it and eat it. With the culture change coming around, it is definitely emphasized on residents' rights. So if you do have like a diabetic resident who is with it and knows exactly what they're doing, who has a plate of fudge next to them, make sure you're explaining to them the damage that it can do with their blood sugar. They definitely have the right to have all those goodies, but you really need, especially the nurses, need to explain to them the effects that amount of sugar can have on them on a daily basis. Another thing you might want to think about during the holiday season, this is when families try to gift stuff to CNAs all the time, whether it is a Christmas card with 20 bucks in it or a little Christmas gift. Make sure that you're letting them know that we can't accept those kinds of gifts, but if they want to do something nice for us and show us appreciation, they could do like a pizza party for the whole staff or do a monetary donation to the employee Christmas party on the management level. But at no time are we ever supposed to accept a gift from a family member or a resident for that matter within the facility premises if you're working in that facility. Another thing we want to think about during the holiday season is when they're starting to get those gifts in from their Christmas parties and that sort of thing, make sure that it is labeled so that they can identify who that gift was for. Especially the laundry department are getting in all sorts of clothes and blankets and shoes and without a label on them or some type of way to identify which resident got these gifts, they're really going to have no idea, especially if they weren't at the resident Christmas party to see who was receiving what. Another thing we're going to want to think about is we have those five-finger discount shoppers within our facility. You guys all know who I'm talking about. The resident who walks down the hallway and ends up with a whole cup of straws off the med cart, a picture off the wall, blanket out of somebody's room, and the keys to somebody's car out of the break room. So when it comes to all those gifts and all those goodies that are coming in during the holiday season, make sure the person that it belongs to knows exactly where it's located. If you're putting it up in a closet or in a dresser drawer or next to their bedside table, it just helps to keep the accusations down over the holiday season of things that come up missing that we find 3 months later molded in somebody else's dresser drawer. So those are just a few tips for you guys for the haves and have-nots during the holiday season. And I will see you right back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. for Katie in the Morning.